Well, good morning, my friends. Today is a great day to be alive. I am down 20 pounds since February, and the main reason is because of GLP-1s. So this video, I would say, falls under sense, S-E-N-S-E, because it makes sense to take these medications that are available, especially if you have no side effects, which I've had very little side effects, and they have been super effective. And also sense, C-E-N-T-S, because being on these has saved me a lot of money because I don't spend as much money eating out. I canceled DoorDash, and you'll see that video on my channel because they screwed me over as a customer and as a driver. Great job, DoorDash. But I'm here today to talk about my personal experience. This may not be everybody's experience, but it was mine. So I want to talk about Ozempic versus Zepbound and which is better. And again, I'm speaking for me. Certain medications seem to work much better for certain people. My ex-wife, I think, lost maybe 60 pounds on Ozempic, but she struggles with borderline sugar diabetes because of her dad and her history. But I mean, certain people, it just works really well for, and it works well for me. Last year, I think I lost like 25 pounds, but then I went off of it and gained it all back plus more. But this time, I'm fully prepared to stay on some kind of maintenance level. I'm still on the lower levels. I'm only on level 3 of 5. So I'm very pleased this time. For some reason, it is just working like a charm, and I'm very happy with it. So the one that's worked best for me is Ozempic, but I'm on a generic version of it, which is called compounded. Some people say, I say semaglutide, but it's semaglutide. When I've heard other videos, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. So on the left is Zepbound, which is, let's see, I'm going to go to the next one here. Zepbound is the drug tirzepatide, and Ozempic is the drug semaglutide. So they're both part of the GLP-1 family, but it's a different, I don't know, peptide or whatever you want to call it. Those are real popular now. Another one I'm hearing a lot of good things about is retatrutide or something. My daughter is on that, and she lost a lot of weight, even though I don't think she needed to. So again, I'm just trying to give you my personal experience. So I get my drugs through Ro, R-O. It's a weight loss company. You'll see their commercials on TV. I think it's either Serena or Venus Williams is taking it, and she lost weight. So it's a great company. There's a lot of generic companies that you can get. The cost of it with Ro, you have to pay a membership fee of $149, and the medicine cost is $40 per week. It can be cheaper if you order it for a longer period of time, but I just get a 2-month supply. So the total cost per week is, with everything added together, the membership and the product, is $80. That's nothing. I could have probably spent $80 on DoorDash over 2 nights. Just the money that I save on food is amazing because I'm not hungry. I just am not hungry, which I love. I don't want to be hungry. So this is what comes when you get your nifty little Ro package at your front door. It comes with, it's like a big envelope with, let's see, it's the vial on the left is like packaged to stay cool. You get these little needles, and believe me, you can hardly feel it, especially if you're fat, because when you put it in your stomach, you can't feel it. On the right, you get sterile cleansing wipes that you're supposed to use on top of the bottle there, and also on where the injection site's going to be. And I've always done right in my stomach, in the fat of your stomach. It's easy, and it does not hurt. These are tiny, tiny needles. And so these are the monthly supplies that you get. So they make it very organized and very easy to do. So I'm pleased with Roe. This is not any kind of paid advertisement, but if you like the video, please like and subscribe, because then maybe somebody will eventually pay me. But I'm not here to make money. I'm here to share information, and everybody says that on YouTube, but I like the fact that this channel will create a legacy for my life. And when I die and my kids have a chance, they can look back and say, this is what our dad was doing, if they like it or not. So anyways, here's a little bit of a history of my weight. These are some pictures. I was a cute kid. I mean, I really was. I had very nice looking parents, and I thank them for my genes. I know that I'm just average looking. But in the middle here, it's about probably 10 years ago. That's like the weight that I like to be at. And believe it or not, that was even, I was still weighing like 220. I don't know, I for some reason can really carry my weight. I have a little around my stomach. And here was when I was 200. I mean, I'm almost 6 foot, so that really helps. But I carry a lot of weight in my legs. So I don't like to look that thin, but I kind of like to look like this. So here's a picture of me growing up with my dad and my daughter, and there's a picture of me shortly after I got married. So I feel like I look a lot better, closer to 200. This is probably 190. They say on the charts I should weigh 180. If I weighed 180, I would look like I had AIDS and I was dying. I do not want to have Ozempic face. So I'm trying to manage the weight loss and go at a sustainable pace so that my skin has time to adjust. I've seen people that just look horrible. This guy that was working at a restaurant today, he lost 80 pounds and it aged him like 20 years. I mean, if I start looking like that, I'm gonna stop, because I mean, I weigh 270 now, and I think I look decent. So, but my goal is 200, which would be a total weight loss of 90 pounds, because I started at 290. So this is me a little bit heavier here. But, you know, again, if I wear the right clothes and I hide it, I can usually look halfway decent. So I'm going to go back to this one here. So basically, I just wanted to share that Ozempic, I did try Zepbound, because that was like all the rage, and everybody was like, oh, you got to try Zepbound, you got to try Zepbound. It works so well. I took Zepbound for 3 months, and I lost 3 pounds. It was horrible. And I think one of the reasons is because the medications work on a different philosophy, from my understanding. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. No, I'm not a doctor, but I have done a lot of research before taking these, because I know there can be side effects. There can be long-term side effects. The only side effect I had with Ozempic is a little bit of constipation at first, but I'm telling you, it is a miracle drug. Do not be embarrassed to take this. It's a good drug. It's very, very effective. And like I said, I'm not even on the highest doses yet. And I plan on staying like I said, some kind of maintenance dose the rest of my life, because I don't want to be big. It's hard on your joints. I don't like how I look. And the funny thing, I was looking for pictures of me at a bigger weight, because like I said, I was up to 290, but you know what? I don't take pictures when I'm fat. I couldn't find any. I think for the last 3 or 4 years, I have hardly let anybody photograph me. If it's on a phone, it's on somebody else's phone, because it's embarrassing. I don't like how I look. I have a big fat round face and around the stomach. So I don't let people take pictures, so I didn't really have anything to show on here, which is good, I guess. But I'm even at the point now where I'm willing to take pictures. I feel better, and I'm gonna feel better and look better. But what I really like about Ozempic is the fact that, okay, when you first take the shot, the first day, it can be a little bit of side effects. You feel a little bit nauseous, and the thought of food like almost makes you sick. That's the first day. The second day of the week, because you take these shots weekly, you got to keep it in your system. The second day of the week, you start to feel good. One thing I know that I can't do is eat a big meal and then go out and work in the yard in the Florida sun, because When I first started taking this, I have to laugh because my daughter was living with me at the time, and I ate like 3 or 4 pieces of pizza, which is greasy food. That's how you'll have side effects. Now I eat very clean because I love cucumbers, I love vegetables. I'm not a big fruit fan, but I really like vegetables now. But this is funny. I ate that pizza and then went out in the Florida hot sun and worked for like 3 hours. And I came in and I like projectile vomited all over myself. And I was sitting on the couch. And my daughter said, "Why don't you go to the toilet or like the sink or something?" And I seriously did not have time. I haven't vomited in maybe, I don't know, 15 years. I'm not a vomiter. I try everything I can not to do it, but that day it just came up on me, and that is a side effect that I know I can't eat anything greasy and go out and work in the yard. So I had vomit like all over the front of me. Super embarrassing, but you live and you learn. I mean, as far as bowel movements, not, like I said, a little bit of constipation, but I don't want to talk, it's too much information, TMI. Okay, so I recommend Ozempic because it works for me, but I take semaglutide, a compounded version, because it's cheaper. I don't have to have the brand name. This vial that they take and give you, it comes from like a pretty reliable source. I originally went to a clinic called the Man Cave to get these shots, and after a while I kind of felt like she was giving me like saline, taking the money and putting it in her pocket, because I did really good like at first when she got me hooked in, and then like after the second month I'm like, this doesn't feel like anything's happening. But right now I know I'm getting the right medication because I feel it. I don't feel hungry. I don't think about food. I never really sat during the day and thought about food, like, where am I going to eat or what's my next meal. I just kind of did spent a lot of time eating and sitting on the couch. I was in such a funk for such a long time. I don't know if it's because of my dad dying or what it was, but when I started to take it now, I just feel so much better. I eat better. I drink a lot of water. I still drink a little pop, not much, but I think with dieting, it's all moderation. Don't just give things up and not expect to ever eat them again. I still like Coca-Cola. I like Grape Crush. I love a good water. I started drinking Voss water again. And again, this is not a paid promotion, but Voss is such a smooth, I love Voss water. If you're gonna drink bottled water, get something good like that. So anyways, that's just kind of my brief summary on Ozempic versus Zepbound. And again, this is my opinion and subject to be wrong. So I hope you have a good day. I hope you're healthy. And please, if any of this helps you, like and subscribe. All right. God bless you, my friends. Have a great day.